See what these people got to talk about, Shay.
Anime. Y'all bet. I'm too old. They don't know that movie. Anime. And she
Who
come.
doesn't know that movie?
And she
Which
come,
one of these people do you think don't know that movie?
And then she come running out. Rock me, baby. Rock me all night long.
I don't think she's gonna come out singing that. She might come out.
Boy, they were jamming too. They were jamming one day. But they were jamming too. Yo, that shot was play. I was like, anime. Anime. Did she come run out with this wig? Rock me, baby.
So obviously he ain't called me.
He called you. He thought you was gonna come out. What was the song she was gonna sing?
Roll. No.
Baby.
Oh no. Okay.
That's cool.
Quits.
Alright, I'm being goofy. Let me chill out. Just trying to rev up. Rev it up.
We on air already.
We on air. Damn. We on air. Hey, what up? Check it up. You checking in with your boy T-Dot in the 99BA. Welcome to another show of My Dysfunctional Family every Wednesday from 6 to 8.
Hold on.
Don't start it. Don't start it.
Right, you gotta just let it ride.
Just let it ride. Let it rock.
I'm not. I want to know what the hell is the 9. What is
The
that?
9.
The 9BA.
Somebody just made up on the fly. You know what I mean?
The 99 in the B8. Shout out to me. Follow me on Instagram at 99B8.
You stupid. Yo, I got the lovely Peanut Brittle at the table. Say what's up to the people, Peanut Brittle.
Hey everybody, my name is Cody. Okay, not Peanut Brittle.
Not gonna lie. Need to call you Peanut Brittle now.
No.
I showed the video.
Damn.
How he introduced. She was like Peanut Brittle.
That's right, cause it's bumpy.
Okay, all right. We're not gonna do.
You know what I'm saying? It's bumpy.
Hey.
Bro, whose man's is this?
It's ours.
Yeah,
He's
I
ours.
guess
That's
so.
right. See, Gracie, you.
Don't.
That's right.
Shout out to everybody reading the text messages. We all wearing the all black. I'm glad we coordinated that real good. Nah, I know we didn't do that, but
Don, go ahead.
Shout out to Ashanti. Shout out to Cody. It's your boy Don. Listen, this is My Dysfunctional Family with my dysfunctional brothers.
A sugar say talk to the people. Say what's up to the fans. Say what's up. Where you at? You got a new do. Looks good, baby. Tell how it go.
What's up, Pikey?
You know what I mean?
Pint.
Girl has been having a lot of long days and it has been paying off, so that's been his work.
What was
and
pink?
that's
Love it.
What made you decide on pink?
This is the color I wanted last year, and then he did my hair orange.
I was like, what? That shit was like a break.
I actually like the orange.
I like the
pink's
pink.
cute.
I like the pink. It gives me more
Something's like,
Ashanti.
nah.
I wanted a little bit deeper, but it's cool.
The orange was like too subtle for you. I feel like it was like,
Yeah.
it was
wasn't
calm.
big. Yeah.
That is Ashanti.
You know what? Facts.
That's Ashanti. How was y'all week?
Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah.
So
Same.
can't complain. Got a lot of big surprises coming up, so I'm really excited about
June
it.
12th.
Same.
That was
June
June 12th.
What's June 12th? We got the Black Runway
Experience.
Black Runway Experience. Yeah. I knew that. I was just, bringing it in. Black Runway Experience, June 12th. You know what I'm saying? Black business coming in. We got vendors coming in. We got hot fashion coming through. The last one was a success. So, we revved it up again 6 months later, and we're going to do it even bigger this year. You know what I'm saying? So y'all pull up. Tickets is on Eventbrite. Y'all go get that. If you ain't got $10, it was $10 now. If you ain't got $10,
It's $8 on Eventbrite.
It's $8, but
it's $10 at the door. My bad.
$10 at the door.
$10 at the, $8 on
I might have
Eventbrite.
to scratch that out on the fly.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't got $10, then I probably don't want you to come.
Yeah, because I mean, you don't spend no money when you get in. And we trying to do a networking thing, man. It's about, you know what I'm saying?
Huge
making
networking.
sure-
Go ahead and break that down. Talk about
the Black Runway Experience. It's definitely it's basically based off of small vendors and just doing something different than a pop-up shop. You know what I'm saying? Like most times when you go to a pop-up shop, it's just a bunch of people standing around trying to sell what's on this table. You know what I'm saying? Versus you being able to actually see my clothes and see what we actually doing. So we just put together a program a system where people can actually show their clothes. Shout out to Miss Ashanti, she'll be in the show this time. Cody, everybody here gonna be in the show, but she actually put her brand in the show this time. And we try to bring something different. I think like the ratio for like the black dollar is 13%. Like it's like we're 13% of the population, but we spend the most money.
Yeah.
And it's not spent amongst us ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So trying to keep that dollar in,
Yeah, trying to
in
keep
the
that dollar in.
community.
And we got 3 hours to try to make as much money as we can. So make sure y'all on time. So don't come on that late time. The food truck is pulling off at 6 o'clock. We're not playing no
Wait,
games.
so there's a chance to miss the food?
If you're not there on time,
And and it's also a good show.
Leftovers.
it's over at 7. Damn. You left over.
And it's also a good show. Like last 6 months ago at the first one, it was also a good show. We had the kids on the stage. They did their whole routine,
They
their
did.
whole dance, and they did the damn thing. You know what I mean? That was cool. So, also come prepared to laugh, come prepared to be entertained and to have a good time. It's also a good date night. You know what I'm saying? If you got a new shorty, you know what I'm saying? You got a new something.
If you got a new shorty.
if you want to bring.
I just love his
saying?
lingo
If you
today.
wanna
It's
do
just
a-
popping off on little tins.
You know what I'm saying? If you wanna, if you looking for, it's Brad lover today. You know what I'm saying?
Sticking out your name.
Right, yeah,
We're gonna call
Brad
you.
lover.
We're gonna just call you Name Bradley.
yeah.
Cause you
Cool.
always coming up with a new one.
All right, cool. I keep it. I take it. I take that one though.
Name Bradley.
What's his name?
Name Bradley. Yeah.
That might stick. While y'all playing. While y'all
We
playing.
got a name for everything.
That's right.
But definitely the Black Runway Experience. Y'all follow us at the Black Runway Experience. Let's go crazy. My week was shitty, but it's great now. Yeah, somebody broke into the truck, and stole my whole bag of nuggets. Everything I had for the shows.
But look how God do. What you do, my boy? Tell the folk what you do, my
And then
boy.
we had to go back to the groundwork. I just took it as I was too lazy because I've been printing everything online. I bet. Back to the groundwork. Went up to a warehouse downtown. Got us a whole bunch of clothes yesterday.
No. You got new hot shit.
Oh yeah, we got some whole other flavor.
Whole new hot shit.
Whole
New
new
flavor.
flavor.
New flavor.
Ain't it crazy how like somebody will try to come knock you off your grind and take something from you or try, and then you just bounce back.
Basket and Robbins.
You just bounce back
31
even
flavors.
harder, right?
Man,
It's all it always works out in the end.
And that's good because when my brother told me, what happened, I saw it as an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us look at when bad shit happens to us, we look at the negative aspect.
Yep.
But guess what? It's an opportunity to bounce back harder.
Yeah.
Oh, you thought you was gonna keep me down, devil? Oh, you done fucked up now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And I'm so proud of my boy. You know what I'm saying? Got some new hot flavors for him.
And I was just about to say, so it's like you have your one section of just moving and moving and moving, but then once that one thing that you think is perfect is taken from you, and then it makes you reinvent because you already had it strategized, but you're like, you know what, I knew I could do better, so I'm going to do better.
Oh yeah, it brought in a whole nother.
Scratch that.
Yeah, I found some whole new material that I didn't even know I could use. And I found this material, and then I went to this other store and found out that they had it. One place only had it in 2 colors. I went somewhere else, they had it in 10. So it was like, yeah, let me get all 10 of them flavors.
Right now,
Yeah.
And then I accidentally picked up something that I didn't even know I had. And I can't wait to see what that do.
You glowed
Right.
up, man. For real.
But nah, man, it's gonna be fun, man. I can't wait till this Saturday, man. Like I said, make sure y'all get there. Get there on time. I don't think we'll have a capacity issue because we're gonna have the back door open, so everybody can show up.
Yeah, we gonna air it out, huh?
We got a food truck. We got a food truck. We got a girl coming to do snow cones. We got somebody doing jewelry and the diamonds and the teeth. We got somebody.
I can go get a grill.
No. Just put literal like the
Just
jewelry
gluing.
on your
Just on the
teeth.
teeth. Okay, I don't think I can use that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can shout that.
But if it was a grill, I may go ahead and get molded up. You know what I'm saying? Just the bottom row.
Gangsta grill.
Gold on that platinum shit. You know what I'm saying?
gold all in my chain.
You know what I'm saying?
We gotta do it.
Rich ass nigga with a mouthful of gold.
I'm sorry, y'all know how I feel about grills. My face is starting.
You really don't like grills?
I really don't.
You don't? I never knew that. Really? What's wrong?
What
what's
your
wrong
face
with
say,
grill?
How do we know that? How
What's
would
wrong
we
with
know?
grill?
I literally said this at the party at your house.
But
the
why?
other
I
day.
want to know why.
It's just.
I didn't have a party.
It's
at my
gawky.
house.
It's gawky. You think it's like
it's really repulsive to me.
I think if you do it correctly, like it can't be bulky and
You ever had
got
a
too
grill?
much going on, huh?
You ever had a grill?
No, but I'm going to get one. I'm going to get a bottom, either a bottom or a top, and it's not going to be a full face like grill and diamonds. Maybe an open face, you know what I mean? And maybe
you can have one, but I can't.
yes,
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Just so we clear. All right.
yes.
Hold on. Why?
Why?
Why can you have one and he can't?
You know what I'm saying?
Because it's going to be done properly. He talking
Oh,
about
and I'm
going,
gonna get some janky shit.
yeah, talking about going. What he was gonna get molded up in the parking lot.
That just sounded nasty.
It sounds janky.
It
I
sounds
feel
like
you.
they about to take the logo forward.
I
Right.
know, right? This.
Shout out, welcome to 3 Minute Grills, where you get your grill in 3
You
minutes.
know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah, my name is Name Bradley. I would like to order me one.
you,
Talking
can,
about-
you can only wear it once because it's gonna fold up and bend. You know, after that.
They're gonna get your ass a pack of gum case.
Change it as needed.
That's cool. Cool, man. So we got an interesting show for y'all. We're gonna get to the topics, and we also got a special guest, y'all. We're gonna bring on a special guest. We got the networking king in the building, man. You saw him on a Hot 107.9. You saw him on a Ricky Smiley morning show. You saw him on DJ Dirty Radio. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just name some of his services, and I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna let him, speak for himself and everything like that. But we got a real special guest. Some of the things he do, and he is the example of black excellence. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that we promote on this show, right? So holla at my boy Vigilante. That's such a dope name, Vigilante. It's like a Batman kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, did you be talking about black people?
Vigilante.
What?
You be talking about black people.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he be talking crazy about black people.
Yeah, when
Black excellence.
when the shit ain't right, but when it's right, it's good. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't right, then pewy. But if
But then
if
what?
it's right,
That nigga said
Pewee? Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? Spit it out.
Yo, you are
Right,
on
you know
another
what I'm saying?
level.
Right.
I don't.
But
Right.
man,
y'all find him.
and y'all holla at my boy for promo services, clothing partnership, business partners. My boy's also an actor, man. You can find him on some of the things on Netflix and Hulu's and all that. Also, he dove into acting, career building, music career building in general, verification as far as, a lot of folks want that blue check on IG or whatever. Radio connections, magazine connections. I saw him on The Source, you know what I'm saying? Real big moves, man. Voiceovers, he do
Yes.
skits, you know what I'm saying? My boy damn near do everything.
Do it all.
Do everything, man. And
So he
that's-
one of the
that's-
people when their name come up on the screen and say,
You
say
got-
their name and then up under it say everything.
Yes.
It don't need
You know what I'm saying?
professional, everything.
half the credits be his name. I'm sure of it.
Be
You
like
know
that.
what I'm saying?
As it should be.
It be that way, but again, I'm gonna let him speak for himself, so you can hear from him and everything. But we got that coming up. But and then also he's gonna join in on some of the topics. But let's get into some of the topics. Go ahead, Shanti. So some of the topics, topics we got for today. Stone Mountain is doing a Juneteenth celebration, right? Ooh, yeah, we need to talk about that. Shanti gonna bring that in for us because she gonna drop some jewels for this one, right?
They gonna put Outkast on.
Keep going.
You stupid. All right. And then also, are men threatened by successful women?
I think we talked about that, didn't we?
Ooh, in part, possibly,
I
maybe.
think it came up in
probably.
conversation. I think it was more like independent.
But it wasn't a whole
reading
thing,
it.
so we may dive into that. And also, do women pick poorly, especially if you find yourself going through the same thing with different people?
He missed the first 3.
You know what I mean? Nah, hold on. It ain't over with. All right. It ain't over with.
You said and mean it's over with.
No, and means there's more to come. Fool.
Yeah, that does.
But I said he said and then that was the last one.
No.
You was keep saying comma. You wouldn't say and until the last.
And Coca Pepsi. What's up, y'all? Let's talk about that. And then cash or card, which is better? Which do you prefer? Do you think
I can't wait
one
to
will
answer that
ever
one.
go away? Yeah, I want to talk on that one too. And what do you sleep in, ladies? What
Why
do you
just ladies? Wait a minute. What about
He don't even
you?
know the fuck.
Why
I want to know what the.
Did you just add
not? I
that?
think Bradley added that.
No, you got an exclamation point by it.
Bradley
That
did
must
it.
have been something that
I don't even know how to use the exclamation
I
point.
see it.
Ladies, let me say it again. Ladies, what do you sleep in? What
Like
do you
the blackout.
prefer? Who you laying with to sleep in? All right. So let's dive into it, y'all.
Which y'all want to talk about first? You want to get
Let's
into
talk
this?
about Coke
She
versus Pepsi. That's a real quick topic.
Real quick.
That's a quick and easy.
I'm gonna say real quick.
I'm
Coke.
gonna say
Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Pepsi.
Let's argue about it.
Let's do it.
Who want that sweet nasty ass
Who
shit?
want the coked out?
No fucking taste that.
Oh,
shit. That
sugar
shit is
water.
Terrible.
Oh,
That shit is so
sugar water
tasteless
with a
Coke.
splash of
I
lime
think you just
juice.
really come where you're from. And I'm really disappointed.
Yeah, I know, because I'm tired. We do
Pepsi.
Pepsi. We do Pepsi, but
Hey, boy, look.
Coke
you
kinda
fuck
hit.
up.
You talk.
See?
Coke,
Don't say that. God
Coke
dang it.
hits.
Coke is disgusting.
Coke hits. You
Listen,
know what I mean? Coke hits the spot.
Coke is different, bro.
What does it do for you?
It's just so much better taste.
It's
That's a
fulfilling.
lie.
What?
There's no taste to it. It tastes like water and brown
Oh,
stuff.
come on.
Really?
That's an exaggeration.
That's
It
exactly
tastes
how I
like
feel.
Water and brown stuff.
That's an
Pepsi and
exaggeration.
every Pepsi product gets flatter than anything.
That's a lie.
So,
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know it
No,
get
it's
flat
true.
quick
That's
as
very
fuck.
true.
It only get
But
flat
so-
if you leave the top cracked.
Nope.
Hell, you can leave
You can
Coke.
open-
You can
you can
leave
open a
Coke
Coke
open
5
for
times.
five
Wanna know
days.
why?
if my thing lasts 5 openings, I don't want that shit.
Exactly.
If that motherfucker could clean off the acid off my battery,
I don't want
Have
it.
you
Well,
tried it with
Pepsi
Pepsi?
can too,
Have you tried it with Pepsi?
Yes.
and it worked.
A penny. I tried a penny.
You tried to clean
A
the penny?
rusted penny.
Well, your insides are clean if you drink Coke.
Hell yeah, they clean alright. The motherfucker
Them
not
bitches is
existing.
deteriorated.
I mean, I guess it is a South thing, but I guess you've been here long enough. Did you ever was your mom into Pepsi?
There was a time where I didn't care, during that. But as I became a man, I was like, I think I want a Sprite, not a Sierra Mist.
Sierra Mist is even worse. That shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
I
fucking
can get
shitty.
behind Sierra Mist
right.
not being it. Sprite is
I don't
better.
like
But you cannot substitute Pepsi for Coke.
And not just that, but the thing is, it's
I'm
not
heartbroken.
It's 1 for 1.
the Pepsi
I thought
products.
I knew y'all
the,
so well.
Look, the Pepsi products. It's not too many of them you can drink. You know what I'm saying? We can all drink Coca-Cola products. Hell, even water.
What do you
mean,
even mean?
Only Pepsi product I enjoy
I can't
is
even
Mountain Dew.
decide.
Mountain Dew is the only thing that's worth it. They can get rid of everything else they got.
When they had some nasty ass Surge, I
Pepsi.
think Surge was one of them. too.
Pepsi, Sprite.
You gonna let go to orange?
oh,
Fanta?
over Fanta?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going Fanta? Sunkist? What Coke? What? All right, if y'all want to go there.
I'm pulling them up.
What Coke product we'll leave the Coke and Pepsi out of it. But what Pepsi product is better than any other Coke product? I'm gonna give y'all Pepsi because that's what y'all like. But give me any other product they got.
Mountain Dew.
Mellow
You got
Yellow.
Gatorade.
Mellow Yellow.
Yeah, you do got Gatorade.
We got Powerade.
Powerade.
Powerade, Gatorade. You started where it started.
We got
know what I'm
this.
saying?
Damn, that we
You
got
got
the sign.
Dasani sucks.
Oh
you got
my
the
God.
originated.
And what you drinking?
root
That
beer.
Polar Spring?
Yeah.
I do like Polar Spring.
That old polar bear piss? Okay.
The little with the
All right.
bulldog in front, the mugs.
Oh, that's good?
Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
mugs.
Mugs, yes.
But I think Coke is Barks.
Naked.
though. Isn't Barks?
What the hell is Bart?
C-A-R-K.
It's a knockoff root beer.
How's it knockoff?
Okay, maybe it's
a
not
platinum
knockoff.
can.
Whatever.
It's like a
You got
full
Pure
of-
Leaf. You got all the
They make-
healthy
they make Pure
drinks.
Leaf?
You.
Don't nobody drink that.
Starbucks, baby.
The tea.
Yes, the tea.
Starbucks.
Starbucks. Tropicana. You like
No, hold on,
Tropicana?
baby.
Don't nobody
you killed
drink
it
that.
with Starbucks.
No.
Right.
Don't nobody drink that.
I already vote Starbucks.
But everybody else in the world do. Nobody
But
cares.
but
But
the tea shit though.
yeah, Pure Leaf. Yeah, you like
Man,
that, don't
okay,
you?
Man, this
You
the
drink it
South.
all
Ain't
the-
no sugar
all the
in that
time.
tea.
No. They got a super sweet.
Right.
They got an extra sweet with the purple label with the hen.
Do Coke got Starbucks?
They got Life Water.
They got McDonald's. Now what?
They might be in the
Ooh, this is some good one too. Bubbly, the sparkling water. Y'all gotta put y'all. I gotta put y'all on that. That's good.
Bring us a bottle next week.
I sure will. And they come in little cans.
All right.
I prefer Truly. Thank you.
But all right, so it's real easy. I don't gotta look it up for Coke.
Cause
Coke,
they got Coke in it.
Coke, Sprite.
I better stop buying
Look,
Coke.
you can stop right after you said Sprite. Like that's
Y'all
Y'all got the
something
good
off.
shit.
Which Fanta you want to taste?
Listen.
Which Fanta you like?
Y'all taking me.
How do you Fanta?
Great.
Fanta?
Wanna find out? Don't you wanna
Come
find
on,
out?
y'all.
I don't even like orange soda, so
I didn't say orange.
That's
You
what's
like-
represented.
You like grape?
I do not. I don't like grape flavor.
You like sour apple?
Yeah, I love sour.
Grape
Have you
stuff
had-
is
have you
nasty.
had- have you
Ew,
had-
they have sour
Not
apple.
It's not sour. It's green apple. My bad.
But you see all the flavors that you name it? Boo. It's a bunch of boo.
Grape soda?
Yes.
You guys aren't colored.
It was what was it? Medicine.
Grape Fanta tastes like
I said
medicine.
It do.
It
Really?
do.
Absolutely.
Somebody put
Strawberry-
some lean in the damn
Strawberry
thing.
Fanta?
That
Somebody
tastes like
put-
cough syrup. But
It tastes
the
like
strawberry
cough
flavor
syrup.
cough syrup.
So y'all mean to tell me y'all don't like the cherry Fanta as Zaxby's?
Okay, that's the only Fanta I would
Nah,
drink.
ain't no goddamn only. It's Fanta. You like something.
What else you got?
You had to
'Cause-
go through the whole
What
list.
else you got? Because if you can't pop off like I did, then I don't want to hear
You
it.
read it off the list.
And
You don't probably know. I
Pull
bet
the list.
we
Pull
go
the
on.
list.
We go
I
on
got
there.
the
I
list.
bet you might turn around and Cody might goddamn be on this Coca-Cola list. They might own you.
Oh, wow.
you know what? I ain't gonna lie. The Coca-Cola list is kind of banging. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, you already got the Coca-Cola list?
It's been pulled up.
Yeah.
But
Oh, no.
So if you spoke on Pepsi,
on, Rita.
now you got to give us Coke.
Come on, Rita.
no. Okay.
Where you finding it?
Ashanti,
I just-
get the bombs ready.
Oh.
I do it in the mic.
Yeah, Minute Maid.
Minute Maid. Oh.
Ew, Minute Maid is
Hold
nasty.
on. Hold on.
You see his
Depending,
face?
Minute Maid.
No,
Oh
no.
my God.
Minute Maid is nasty.
depending on the jug.
The jug.
Every Minute Maid tastes
The
different.
You
jug,
got
but if
vitamin
you get it
water.
out of the fountain, that shit is nasty. The lemonade.
Yes.
The fruit punch.
Yes.
But listen,
Icy better.
if you get it out that carton,
The hell is wrong with y'all? Minute Maid is the shit.
the Minute Maid
It's
carton.
only for what? It's only what? 99
with the
cents
tropical
too.
punch,
All right,
the
listen.
mango punch,
That
the
berry
grape
punch.
punch.
I don't think I ever had that one.
That mango
What?
punch is bomb.
I'm
tropical
sleeping.
punch?
I'm sleeping.
$1.50 at Walmart. Go to the back.
Y'all got vitamin water, 50 cent.
Vitamin water, Glacier,
Powerade,
A black man done came up.
Glacier.
Glacier. That was vitamin water. Glacier.
No, that's Smart
Oh
Water.
yeah. My bad.
Right.
We got smart water too. We got smart water too.
Glacier.
Mellow Yellow,
Mellow Yellow ain't that good to me. I drink Mellow Yellow. I drink Mountain Dew
Nesty,
off Mellow.
Nesty.
Nestle? Nah, I'm still drinking Pit.
There's no
Like
L in
Pure
that.
Life
That's
water?
T.
What I said?
Nestle.
Nestle. Nestle.
And High C. That's it. Y'all ain't got nothing else. Nothing else. It didn't
shouldn't
beat.
have said
It
that.
didn't. It
Got
didn't.
Starbucks.
And y'all ain't got. What is it?
The
Leaf.
tea.
The leaf.
High
You
C.
like?
No, ew.
High C. How many high C's you done bought in your life?
I didn't. They were given to me
I'm
as.
talking about she's a mama.
I don't buy high C.
Exactly.
I buy Capri Sun.
That was just about to say
It
it
might be
because that's
like-
where it's
I was gonna
at.
lie and say Coke owned it.
Tyreek said.
You couldn't. I got the list.
Tyreek said, "Bobby, I want a Capri Sun." I said, "What the hell is
A
a
what?
Capri Sun?"
Sorry.
Yep. All right. That was fun. That was
So
very
now-
fun. We're still going with Pepsi.
I really want to let y'all know that Stone Mountain ain't shit. These
I already knew that
mofos-
from the beginning.
These mofos, as predominantly white and predominantly racist as they are, decided
Yes.
they want to
Isn't
have
it
a
like some
Juneteenth
Confederates on the side of the mountain?
Yes,
Literally.
Confederates
Yeah,
and the
but
flags are still there.
And they still come up there, have all these social
Rallies.
gatherings, and be fucking torturing black folks, do all other types of shit.
The
that they
Klan
don't
up
talk
there?
about.
The Klan
Oh,
be
yeah.
up there?
That's where it started. That's where it originated.
There
It's
we
in
go.
Stone Mountain.
Crack into
These
it.
folks want to have a Juneteenth festival, and on the flyer, I saw that shit when I went to go get my crystals from Yay Yays. And I'm sitting up there, I was like, I said, I hope y'all not a part of this. She was like, nah, they just put some flyers up there, sis. I grabbed one. I was like, no, they didn't.
Why didn't you bring one?
I think it's in my bag. They said culture. I actually picked it up.
What if
for the
somebody
show.
black put it together though?
No, fuck that. Because if I see any of my black folks up there, I'm
Okay.
just gonna
What if we go up there
Okay,
and ride?
wait. So Ashanti, I understand everything that you're saying, but what if this is the start of a turn of the new way of knowing Stone Mountain?
Cap.
I literally
We
drove
blackwashing
through
it.
Stone Mountain.
Yeah.
What if it was
during-
blackwash?
Which was not even 6 months ago, and seen a whole bunch of KKK rioters in a street on a block, and you think I'm gonna go down the street to the mountain?
Yeah.
Because they turned around in 6 months? I doubt it.
I personally think it's cap.
Mm-hmm.
I think they understand that we all getting into this whole
That's
I'm
cap
black
rock.
thing.
So let's be black together on this mountain.
Nah, let's charge them to come into our facility and say that it's for them, and they make money off of it. If you get come to Stone Mountain, y'all been coming to Stone Mountain.
Was
for
they
years.
charging?
You gotta pay to get into Stone Mountain.
No, it's
No,
the,
you don't.
The
Gotta pay the
festival
The
is
part.
mainly,
But
like,
if you
on
don't,
the,
you
in
free.
the village.
What the hell walking that for?
It ain't that far of a walk.
The
I've
festival
done
is
it.
actually in the village, like the festival part, and then they have like bands and stuff at the mountain.
I don't think I would want to go.
It's
to
a
that,
village,
though.
like people live there.
Yeah,
You
It
said
just
a village?
sounds suspicious.
yes, it's called Stone Mountain Village. It's like
In a mountain,
like
going
how
to
they
a
have
village.
On,
gas
So-
ain't coming out.
East Point, Main Street.
What
It's kind
movie
of like
would
that, but like an old town with a train.
It sounds like a scary movie.
It sounded like this movie I watched low key when these people went up this hike, and it was 4 of them. They ain't make it back down.
Touristas.
They ain't make it back down.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
What?
Cause then I went to the crystal store and they was trying to tell me about it too. And they was talking about how Stone Mountain has changed and people paint this bad story about Stone Mountain. And in my head, I'm like, but bitch, I seen this shit for myself with my own 2 eyes. Talking about it just came on the news. Cause no, she's sitting up here with a whole crystal shop, sitting up here talking about some. It doesn't matter what race you are. We have like a little section where we talk about the spiritual healings of our crystals. And it doesn't matter if you're Ephi or this or that or the third. I'm just sitting up here like, I'm gonna take these crystals
And I'm
gonna
gonna
wash them
and I'm gonna leave.
and I'm gonna get on my way. And she's like, I got all this yarn for you. So she gonna give me a whole bunch of yarn. So I'm like, I'm gonna take that. But I ain't coming during Juneteenth though. I'm gonna take my blessing now.
That was I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence about it because I've been to Stone Mountain for so many other different reasons. You know what I'm saying? I go to Stone Mountain. I think I just took the kids to Stone Mountain for, was it Christmas? I had Rhythm, or maybe I know it was Ruby's birthday. I took all the kids there because they had like a Christmas thing. I mean, I've never felt like it was racist there. I mean, I understand like racist people go there, but I've never felt like most of the time it's all black people working there. Like I've never been there and it's like predominantly white or not even predominantly white people there. Like I don't know. I just feel like one of them things that we need something to do. We need to come up with something for Juneteenth. I don't know if that's necessarily it, but maybe it's a start. Like, what's the culture behind Juneteenth? Like, niggas need to come up with like a checklist or something. Like, for real.
What?
A lot of people still don't know what Juneteenth
Right.
is.
That's
Though.
why I'm
And
trying to
so-
figure out how could they put culture on the flyer. We don't even know what our culture is. How can you determine what our culture is?
You don't think we know what our culture
No,
is?
we don't have one.
We don't.
Saying that.
And so Juneteenth is also known as Freedom Day, Liberation Day, and Emancipation Day. It's a holiday celebrating the emancipation of those who have been enslaved in the United States, originating in Galveston, Texas.
Honestly, shout out to Childish Gambino because I would have never known about Juneteenth if it wasn't for ATL. I mean Atlanta. Like he had an Atlanta
A Juneteenth episode.
Yeah. Where everybody was dressed up as slaves. Oh, I get it now.
Explain.
He was playing on like, why am I at these white people's house? Exactly what you kind of saying. He went to these white people's house and they were having a Juneteenth party and everybody was dressed up as slaves. And he was like, his show always had like a message behind it. Like, this is kind of what you're saying. Like, they're trying to make it seem like we're doing it for y'all, but it's really not for y'all. Like, he had everybody dressed up as, I just got it, right? And I was like, this shit's dumb, but now I get it. He was just playing on it. White people just trying to play us.
Now I got a question.
What's up?
So I totally understand what y'all saying about like how we need to have some sort of,
Set up.
hand in, but when and do we at some point trust the other side that they actually want to help us? Because I mean,
I don't say that we don't trust them. My problem with it is we have to come up with shit on our own. Don't try to go let somebody else show us what our culture is. Somebody
Yes.
else shouldn't be able to explain what our culture is.
right.
Our culture pretty much at this point is based around hip hop. That's the culture of the black community is hip hop.
So you can say that
Really, just
we
hip-hop
have-
by
that we-
itself?
that we have
Yeah.
a culture.
Yeah.
And-
our culture would be hip hop because it's the most influential to the masses of people.
Yeah.
Like the way most people talk, the way most people dress, majority of
Yeah.
the music that most people listen to.
Yeah.
It's the biggest representation of us.
I think we have like that. I mean, since if that is our culture, then I would say that we have the youngest culture, because I mean, like a few minutes ago, we was like we don't know what our true culture is, something like that. But as we've been living as a community, as a people for so long, your culture would show itself. You know what I mean? As far as just what we continue to do. You know what I mean? Like through the years that I think we identify our culture.
Don't bring them up.
Yeah, I think we identify
Not yet.
our culture based off of what we do repetitiously. You feel what I'm saying?
That's why I say hip hop.
You know what I mean? When I mean, for here's an example. Like when white people want to act black, or it doesn't have to be white people, but anybody, you know, there's a thing to say act black. Well,
Right.
that speaks to
understand.
our culture because you know what I'm saying? That's
But
our culture.
Usually, when you're acting black, it's in my perspective, it's usually some form of like hip hop. Like when
Or
somebody's
more
being,
so of
whatever it is.
urbanized.
Yeah, urbanized. It can be in fashion. It can be in
The way you speak.
Yeah. Yeah, it can be in language, you know, as she said, or something like that. But I wouldn't necessarily go and say that we don't have any culture. We have culture. You know what I'm saying? We have culture. It may be the youngest culture because hip hop and all of that is still
and
fairly,
the white man took it from
fairly
us.
new. You know what I mean?
We had culture, but then he brought us over here on a boat.
We gonna go to a music break. Cause he
Yeah,
ain't
crazy.
lying. But we gonna go to the music break.
We're going to quick music break and then we're going to bring our special guests up for the day.
Yes.
I was gonna try to spell his name real fast, but I didn't want to mess it up.
Don't do it. Just don't do it.
A single mother in my living room naked. Said that every song I make gon' be your favorite. Hit it so good she let me tape it. It can be our little secret. She hit me up when she wanna. I hit you up when I'm horny. Thank God and thank marijuana. And she love both, so we on a whole different vibe to the morning. Spiritual vibes to the morning. She gon' ride to the morning. This Carolina shit. Country nigga, but I'm drippin'. Ladies love it, nigga. I see your pain, and you gon' love a nigga. I'm talking, can you stand the rain and fuck them other niggas? I'm not them other niggas. I'm on go. Hit the studio and finish up till 4. Idle hand the devil playground, I'ma scroll. And I seen you see my story, so I know. Yeah, I know. I ain't got time, I don't like the way when I hop out the clock. I hop on my face, hop in the car, go down to the A. Link up in street, that make something shake. Said what up to Jay and the lit up the stage. Hop off the stage and go back to my daughter. Back from my daughter, then back on the clock. I'm just trying to find a way to go harder. She keep screaming, that shit made me go harder. Piece of shit and you ain't let me know. So you switched up and you ain't let me know. But I just play my role, that's how it goes. Be anything you want from me, but you rather not be sure. Don't know what these women want from me. I can't go outside no more. Could be anything you want from me, but you rather not be sure. Don't know what these women want from me. I can't go outside no more. If she a groovy chick, then she can get the penis. Tongue her body down and do the Macarena. When she lay on my chest, where she look like an angel. Wake up, say some dumb shit, make me fuck her out of anger. And when she ride, you gotta choke her at an angle. Stroke my ego when you treat me like I'm famous. I know they say I ain't shit, but girl, I'm changing. I be speaking to her soul, I keep her lifted. Keep some new shit on her toes, I keep her different. She ain't worried about these hoes, she know this different. That be clapping, girl, can I get a witness? She like it nasty, she don't put nothing past me. She be calling me. You piece of shit, but you ain't let me know. But I just play my role, that's how it goes. Could be anything you want from me, but you rather not be sure. Don't know what these women want from me. I can't go outside no more. Could be anything you want from me, but you rather not be sure. Don't know what these women want from me. I can't go outside no more.
Okay, Southside shit. You did what I say. I say cruising down Tara in my scat pad.
Okay, a Southside nigga, bitch, I came from the street. He called me for a feature, so I left a stain on the beat. He tried to act like a manager and dropped the song, but we all know that pussy nigga couldn't ride along. He don't even feel the game be with me, right or wrong. I was born in New Jersey, I get wavy on my song. She like, I don't got this number, bitch. Did my burner phone, I got a bad bitch. Yeah, she grew up and called her home. I had another bitch, her daddy tried to put me on, but that's another topic for a whole nother song. The plug dropped the low, cause he know I get it gone. I'm a tar bullet, I am not from a zone. I be geek like E.T., but I need the phone home. We were having 10K before the 10K been alone. CPN for the win, Porsche come ride along, baby. CPN for the win, baby, ride along. Let's go. Mr. Pappy, don't stab it, don't stab it. Mr. Pappy, kick flavor. Mr. Pappy, getting paid. Mr. Pappy, don't stab it. Mr. Pappy, don't stab it. Look, okay, look, a whole lot of money we be making on the humble. Shh, close your mouth, them folks watching, there they on us. A whole lot of money, cause I just made 10K in 2 days. That's a whole lot of plays, like, whole lot of money, but I swear I'm gon' get it. When the crew get it, yeah, you know we gon' split it. Nigga talking shitty, we fuck it, we gon' split it. 2, 2, 3, hit him, made a nigga do it 360. I ain't gon' count, made him do it 360. Told the country nigga meet me at the Wing Dixie. Sold him pound of that OG for about 650. Hold up, wait a minute, I made him pay 55.50. He turned around and savage hit him with it 40 glizzy. Down, we turn your ass into a statistic. If it's smoke, then you know the whole game blissing. They say that I'm what the rap game been missing. Mr. Pappy, don't stab it, don't stab it. Mr. Pappy, kick flavor. Mr. Pappy, getting paid. Mr. Pappy, don't stab it. Mr. Pappy, don't stab it.
Wait, before you scroll away, you need to hear this. Republicans across the country are moving.
I was like, yo, welcome back, man. We got a very special guest in the building. T-Dot, who we got with us today, man? Tell us who we got today.
Man, we got Vigilante in the building, y'all. But check this out, man. Not too many brands out here with purpose right now. Grind Under Major Pressure is not only caring about the quality of clothing, but the quality of each design being put into these shirts. Each design is created with purpose and on purpose. And they say he's here to stay, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta be.
Move over Fendi. Move over Gucci. Move over. You know what I'm saying? Check out all the new products at gump.store. And you can follow him on his Instagram at Grind Under Major Pressure. I want y'all to welcome to the table Vigilante.
Thank you. That was dope. Thank you.
What's up?
What's going on?
Vigilante, Batman. When I hear Vigilante, I think, you know what I'm saying?
It go straight to Batman.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I
You
guess
know what I mean?
you know we gotta start there. You know, we're gonna hit you with the annoying interview questions. How'd
Yeah,
you
we-
come up with your name?
Yeah,
No, that's all good.
we got to do that.
I think that,
go through the formalities.
I blame myself. I picked a very dynamic name, so
Wait,
I know
Batman?
No, Batman's not my name.
Vigilante.
Vigilante.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when I picked Vigilante, it was actually my first. Around that time was my first time figuring out what that word meant. Anyway, so do y'all watch Avengers?
What?
Yes.
This
Yeah.
whole
Okay.
Hell, I was in it.
This is
So
I was in it.
you was in it.
I was that nigga turning green.
Do not.
Okay.
Do not. Okay, I need you to sit down.
When y'all think of Thanos, is that a villain or is that a hero?
You know, I am actually in between on this one.
One at a time, y'all.
He
Cause
just asked us a question.
well, yeah.
Answer the question real quick, people. Hero, villain, go.
Hero.
Hero, villain,
Hero.
villain.
Hold on. You talking about on who we like, or we talking about Thanos?
No, is Thanos a hero or
Or
a
a
villain?
A
villain.
hero.
Hero or villain?
A hero, a heroine.
Is he a hero or a
Answer the
villain?
question.
Okay, he's my hero. I'll say that.
That's an answer.
I'm
Is
just
he-
gonna go with villain because everybody's saying hero.
I was just gonna be the asshole and say that too, but I think he's
Thanos was hard.
I don't think he's a villain. I don't think he's a hero.
Right.
I think he's a
A very intellectual person.
Yeah.
I think he's a person who understands balance. I think-
Yes.
and
Too,
I
too
wouldn't give
big
him
for
both.
that. He's too big for this
I
world.
wouldn't give him evil. Nah, that nigga evil. Hell no, I just thought about it. He was killing
Who
people.
just kills half of the planet?
Yeah.
But it was
Wait a
for the
minute.
universe.
Denzel on Equalizer was doing the same thing.
And see, that's why I said he low key was a healer. But Don, you hit it on the head when you said he understands
He
balance.
understands balance.
Balance, yeah.
There is a balance in life.
There's too
But,
many of y'all niggas.
but
There's a way to go about it.
I don't even think that. I can't say because I can't say I know the way to go about it. My thing with that is, bruh, who the hell is you to judge who get that?
Exactly. So your points.
Yeah. I mean the same thing. Denzel made a he got to choose who he wanted to die when he was doing Equalizer. So it's like a balance. It's the same thing. So depending on the perspective that you look at, both Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, every Avenger, those are all vigilantes. Martin Luther King, that's a vigilante. Malcolm X, vigilante. The Joker, vigilante. Those are people who stepped outside of the norm of society and decided to take matters into their own hands. Those are vigilantes. That's what a vigilante is.
That's deep.
So it's all perspective.
Okay.
So what's your perspective
Of what? On that?
On that.
On that Thanos specifically?
Yeah.
It depends. I guess it depends on how you look at it, because he does have proof that without balance, your world would cease to exist. That's what happened to his world. And with him being the most powerful being in the world, he decided to take matters into his own hand to make sure that whatever he settled at, that wouldn't happen again.
Right.
So we could be looking at the Avengers as villains for trying to stop him from doing that.
Doing the balance.
So I'm not saying that he's a hero or a villain. I'm just saying that he's a vigilante.
That's what I said. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, so
what's up.
it's okay. So we heard accolades. You got check mark after check mark after check mark after check mark after check mark.
Man, my boy do everything.
Yeah.
Acting, model, music, even when it comes to the management side of music and acting career and stuff like that. You got promotions, like just tell us some of the things. Like what's your next big project coming out, man? Like what are you focusing on now? Like what's 2021 for you looking like?
I actually just did let me see if I got a picture in here.
I saw that interview with you and Bow Wow.
Oh yeah, I just did a live with Bow. This is Dondria right here from So So Def. We just did a photo shoot earlier today. So I'm about to do my next single is coming out with her. It's called Fly Away.
That's what's up. Make sure you send that, man. We'll put you in
Hey, that's
rotation.
dope.
Got you.
We'll put you in rotation for real.
So
Got
I
you.
got a question. You
At a
do it
small fee,
all.
but okay.
You do it all.
Mm-hmm.
And what was that one thing that gave you that push into it being a vigilante? That you wanted to just pursue, and then it just made you branch out. You started somewhere.
Yeah, I did. I'm trying to figure out what that one moment was. I was a vigilante before I ever knew what the word meant.
Okay.
That's how I was growing up. So when I stepped into the music game, I seen that people were relying on a lot of other people to make their career happen for them, blaming people, pointing fingers, being stagnant, stuff like that. I became the network king because I started to use my resources that were around me to plug other people, and then they returned the favor. And then that's how I got plugged in with everything that I do now.
Well, let me ask you something, because, you know, I can sense, you know, you got a good head on your shoulders and everything like that, you know, and I pipe that up, you know, as far as being black excellence, and I feel like you was manufactured. You know what I mean? What? You was manufactured, like somebody built you into this or something. Like, what was that one thing in your upbringing that you chose a different path than the average black man? You know what I mean? For you to have all these gifts and talents and to do, you know what I mean? Because you have a wide palette, bro.
Yeah.
You have a wide palette. It's like, who raised you? You know what I mean? Like,
no, I get what you're saying.
Who manufactured?
I get the question you asking.
You know
I get
what I mean?
what you're saying. That's a hard one to answer though, because it's like,
you know, you could have been selling dope.
Yeah, I
You
could have.
been.
Yeah.
You could have been in jail.
Yeah.
You could have been scamming.
Yeah.
You could have been, but no, you chose.
I chose something else.
Blah.
Yeah.
Blah, blah,
I get
blah,
what you're saying.
Schlagaga. And then one of the things I admire about you is that you're one of the black individuals that give back to the community. I saw you do like a sneaker drive.
Yeah, I did.
To where you
Yeah.
put shoes on all these African feet and shit. I'm joking. I'm stuff like that.
I'm pretty sure they were just black people.
I'm
downtown.
I'm exaggerating.
When
but-
I was sitting over there with homie that make all of the clothing, when I was sitting over there with him, he from Michigan, and we was talking about how I was born in Flint. And every time I say to somebody I was born in Flint, they always immediately just be like, "Oh," and I'd be like, "I mean, yeah, that's how rough it was there." Like, so I get why people like pause like that, but it's so many other places in the world that's like just as bad. And my mission is to make sure that by the time I'm gone from here, that there's less places like that. That is, it's more excellence everywhere and more opportunity everywhere than just New York, Atlanta, California, like in all 50 states and spread across other countries as well too. That's one of my main missions.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Seriously. Need more like it, dog. So I would like for you to participate in some of the topics and things like that, you know, just to pick your brain, just to get your mind. But let me just jump off the cuff right here. Are men threatened by successful women?
I don't know. I mean,
Would you say that?
some might be, but
You know, like men, are we threatened by successful
First
women?
off, we gotta define what's success.
You know
well,
what I mean? Like,
are you
to
saying
where
like
you can't do shit for a woman?
I don't think that there will ever come a point where you can't do shit for a woman. I think it's always going to be, even with all of the success that they have, it's going to be something that they crave from you, whether it be emotionally or.
It's a good answer.
Yeah, it's puzzle. It's
going
puzzle
with that.
pieces. It's puzzle pieces. So the success may sustain her living to where she doesn't need you on that aspect for a house or a car, for her clothing, for stuff like that. But she's still gonna crave stuff from you. You can't be around for no reason. She gonna get rid of you quick.
Yeah.
So your question was, is men intimidated by successful women?
Yeah.
Right. You know, it depends on the
what you
type
think,
of man. Because, I mean, you have different levels.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I like my women weak and nothing.
Shut your ass
Wait a minute, is that accurate?
Shut up.
Thoughts.
These are
That's
names,
accurate?
Bradley.
I'm joking.
Oh, okay,
It's
okay.
inaccurate. It's his reality.
But you know, okay, so you have men who necessarily aren't as, I guess, as successful as certain women, and it doesn't even always have to be materialistic. It can be something with their spirit, their mind, or either just their pure happiness, you know. And there are some men who just blatantly feel threatened by that, and it's not even just being materialistically successful. So I think, yeah. But then it's not even just a man. A person can be, you know, threatened by someone that's happy within.
I think if you are, then you're insecure within yourself. That's why that's what I think it comes down to. You know what I mean? Like if you're, you know, if your woman is doing more than you and you feel some kind of way about that, you know what I mean? Because you're on your ass, then that's an insecurity
Then that
with
means
you.
you need to get off your ass.
Hello.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would agree. But then again, you know, if that's just not in you to do, if that's not
Whoa.
if that's not in you to
If
do,
that's
then
not in you to do, then you just need to find yourself another
What is this
lane.
bell
why
for?
you directing this
So
towards me?
I just want to let this
I'm
be
talking
known.
in general. Talk to the people.
This
I'm
bell
talking.
is
Camera's
for
right
moments
next to your face.
moments like that. You know what I mean? Put a halt to it.
Oh, okay.
Bring it
Alright.
back.
So y'all got it.
Or
Okay.
If it's inappropriate.
I need to
If
say it.
somebody say some like off the wall shit like me, like time to time, I might just get into like this bitch rant where I just keep saying bitch, and they have to cut me off.
Okay.
And it's like, stop saying bitch.
How often does that happen?
Do I say bitch?
At least
Or-
once or twice.
Yeah, he
So
fucks up the
that's why I had to-
sponsorships with
You
that.
just talking about the
damn.
bitch, or
Yeah.
you just talking about the bell?
It's probably equal.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see that being equal.
Yeah.
Well, that's my answer for that one though.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think she low key gave it to Bradley when she.
Bradley, what?
I personally think intimidated, no. Intimidated, no. Fuck with, no as well.
What?
Like, it's not that men are intimidated by you. They just rather not fuck with you. Because they can't.
What?
Go ahead. Go ahead and go there. You done said it. Go there.
Go down the rabbit hole.
It's not a rap. What you looking at me like?
I couldn't
Go
see your
ahead and
face
say
through
that.
this.
Nah, it goes back. I mean, me and Bradley had a conversation kind of earlier about it. It goes back to men need to be needed and women want to be wanted. If you don't need me for anything, what can I do for you? It goes back to what he said. Like, it's something that you always got to pray. But most of the time, when a woman's at a certain success, it seems as if she don't need nothing. And especially after Beyonce, she screwed up the whole mindset of everything that y'all got going on. Because she sales pitches this one part, and it's showing something totally different.
Boosie and Web, INDEP. What you mean?
I'm just saying though.
What part do you think Beyonce is showing?
Um,
What one part is that?
She focused on you don't need a man. You know what I'm saying? You don't really hear her selling her sales pitch on how she followed a man to get to her success.
Now her whole marriage is the thing. It's not about what she's saying. It's about what's actually going on.
But that's not. I can't.
She
say that.
needed Jay-Z to have kids.
Yeah, but at the same time, if you're pitching one thing in your music,
Mm-hmm.
but
you live a different
You
life.
live a different life.
I can't say she pitching
I
that
won't
though.
even say that she full on pitch
Independent-
that you don't need a man.
Independent.
Let me cater to you.
That was one
Yeah.
song.
That and then I need a soldier. I mean, come on now.
The surfboard song. It's a
There's
few
songs
of
that
them.
she's saying she
Independent ladies,
wants and need her man.
Put a ring on it.
There's not. She's not saying that you
all
don't
my
need
single
it.
ladies.
All the single ladies, y'all gonna say
No, it sound like that you choosing to focus on those because it sound pretty even.
It's an even totem
It
pole.
sound
I
even.
promise you it is. Because she's letting you know that
You just hate Beyonce. For
he has.
Oh, you don't like B?
I just feel like she can influence the culture in a different way, and she doesn't. She never, like,
I don't know.
her
Well,
marriage isn't being focused on in her music.
it's not really her. It's not her job to broadcast that though.
That's her personal life.
That's her personal
I
life.
feel like you're personally giving up. When you heard Lemonade, when Jay-Z was fucking up, we heard about it.
That was a cash grab. They dropped that album on his label.
All of it, but let's talk about the success that Jay put you through. Let's
But you
Well,
can
wait,
visibly
wait,
see that
wait.
though.
That he put her through.
yes.
Or
She would not be
did-
nothing without Jay.
Ooh, oh,
Now
oh,
you
hold
lying.
on, no.
Now you lying.
Yeah, he don't
Did
like.
you have a career before him?
Oh, damn.
No, she didn't have that career. She wasn't Beyonce.
What career?
She was.
Well, she was
Destiny's Child.
Beyonce.
But she
Are you
still
kidding me
would've
right
been
now?
had-
He
she
just
would've
don't know.
still
You
been
can't get
building.
upset with him. He don't know.
She
Yeah,
still
Don,
would have
I
been
don't know if
building.
I can. I don't know if I
Like,
can.
He don't
Say
know.
I'm talking about from the Dangerously in Love album. That's what we're gonna go back to that.
We're talking about before then.
No, Dangerously in Love is.
That was the album that really like skyrocketed. But
And who was
before
on there?
then, we knew who Beyonce was when she was in a group.
When she
Who
was
was
in
on there?
Destiny's
Okay.
Child.
That's when her career took off when she had Dangerously in Love. Jay-Z was on that
No,
album.
no, Destiny Childs was popping, bro.
They were
We
popping.
knew her before
As
she went
Destiny's Child.
solo. No,
She was popping
We
as a
knew-
But
teenager.
she was always the lead singer anyway. She always had the attention.
She was Michael
toward her.
Jackson, fool.
We also know who Omarion was, but you ain't really singing none of his shit now.
I was.
I fuck with Omarion.
I was at a point.
Not 15, 20
I
years
got
later.
this hot box when my heart used.
I think Jay-Z
Oh,
did,
no.
touch.
even down to where Jay-Z
Quit playing.
released, they only released their music through Tidal at one point in time. You followed what your man was doing. Pitch to these women.
No.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. You know that, so it's other people that know that too.
If you're completely a part of the culture, but if the main majority is that they telling women, you don't need a man for anything.
What song particularly?
All my single ladies.
I knew you was gonna go there.
You know what? What you're saying, look, peep this right here. If she did that and didn't broadcast it, that's her way of saying that when you work with your man, it can be private. There's a lesson in every bar. You got to hear it. She telling you.
So
keep your relationship private. That's the lesson.
How is that what she's selling? How is she doing that? How is she? If she's not personally telling this, we don't even hear interviews.
That's how.
Tell him what you told me at the bar, Don. You tell him what you told me at the bar, Don.
What you
At
say?
the bar?
You telling all these single ladies, bitch, you married to Jay-Z.
Are you about to go on another one?
I'm just saying, she's married to Jay-Z. Her success story is different. Like you can sell this, you can sing this, you can tell us this side. You can tell us like if you listen to your man in certain kind of ways, you can possibly get to this type of level. I'm not saying oh no, just cut it all out. But at the same time, you are one of the biggest influencers in the world. And if you there's a whole beehive. If you tell them to do something, if you listen to majority of women feel like this is the sales pitch for most black women.
If Beyonce say cancel, the whole beehive is
that's
gonna cancel
not
right
what
along with
Beyonce's
them.
message is. So Vigilante, I have a question for you. You do music yourself.
I do.
And I just want to know, what is your message? Because Don's talking about a pure message that is false coming from Beyonce. What's yours? Or what type of
What do you have to say to the people?
energy do you want to give off to the people?
It's mixed depending on the time, but as I've grown in my music, I wanted to use it to just uplift from this point. Like I don't curse I've never cursed in any of my music in 10 years. I've never cursed.
That's good.
And I have verses where I'm, talking about how nice my car is, how nice the house is, stuff like that. But I'm never putting nobody down. It's like motivational. And then I have the other rapper. It's like, now you tell me if it's fair to us. They brought us from home just to stare at us. Taught us monogamous marriages. Then they resell us our heritage. I got skin to defend, but you walk around with a rifle. They're killing, we march. They're killing, we march. And we just repeating the cycle. You don't believe in yourself, but you believe in your idol. Even freedom ain't free, and they got free in the title. Police be pulling their weapon first. Translate, I'm gonna need the second verse. Politics full of corruption, but won't have an open discussion. All of them lie in their intro, leaving our lives in a limbo. So where this can all be so simple, if we can all agree on the end goal.
Man, this man is Will Smith.
Very motivational.
I want to introduce y'all to the new Will Smith, y'all.
I'll take that. Shouts out to Will.
Yes.
Talk to me about your clothing line. You know what I mean? Gump. And it took me a minute to get it, but it stands for Grind Under Major Pressure.
Yeah. I just partnered
That's
with
facts.
them. Shout out to y'all. And they are definitely going to be the next Fenty, Louis, Gucci, Prada, based off of how much they was able to pay me. So I appreciate them.
So this was a partnership.
This was a partnership
with them, things like that.
This is one of my many partnerships. Yeah.
And the clothes is
how did you get into
fashion
teaming up and just partnerships
with them or just in general?
In general, like who like, was there any certain influence, or is there like what made you start partnering up? You said you have a lot. That's what I was just.
Oh no, I got you.
But I also want to ask, it's like where are those opportunities at? Did they come to you, or
those
you
opportunities?
Came to them?
They everywhere. They everywhere.
What's up, baby?
You got like 5 questions sitting on you.
I know, I got you.
I want to see if you can start from this part. Did you start off with fashion and falling in your own style of fashion, and then did that lead to you making your own brand, and then did that lead you to making partnerships with other people?
Well, okay, I'm gonna answer that. Then I'm gonna answer him and him all
in,
at the same time. Yeah, I'm gonna do it all at the same time. So the way that it happened was as I developed as an artist. When I started working with 107.9, they started having me as a celebrity judge for their what you call them, showcases, for their showcases. And I would notice that people would be up there with Gucci, Louis, Prada on, but they wouldn't have a terrible mix to their song, a terrible song, no promotion, all of that stuff. Okay. And I'm just like, y'all hustling backwards. I see $400 on your belt, but I see $2 on your mix. That's not the way to go. So I would tell those artists, stop going to the store and go to the manufacturer and then put your own stuff on the manufacturer and save that budget. Instead of spending $400 for the belt, spend $400 for the month and have your whole bulk order. So, and continue to do that, and then have a new one every 2 to 3 months depending on what you got coming out. Fly Away apparel coming soon for the Dondria song. And so what happened was, when I started doing that, more clothing companies started reaching out to me about yo, we saw you on a TV show, For My Man on TV1. We saw you on Homicide Hunters, Investigation Discovery. We saw you in the movie Little. We see you about to do the song with Bow. We see this, we see that, and they were just like, yo, we'll pay you this much to post, and we'll pay you this much to wear, and then that just started adding up, and I'm just like, okay, well, I can take this money, reinvest it back into myself, and make myself even bigger.
Yes.
So that's how the cycle just continued. So we became a ladder for each other.
You know, most people, they don't understand the reinvesting into yourself part. They think that once you get the money or you get the partnerships, that's it. You know, you just take and take and take, but really you're supposed to take it and then reapply it. And that's the key to success, is to invest.
Yeah, this is infinite. It don't never stop.
Right. That's good. Okay, then. Did he answer your question?
Somewhat.
What was it again?
No, he did. You did, because it's just you answered it with answering your question.
Okay.
Answering the question.
Gotcha. I tried my best to. I hope I got it.
That's why I tried to,
That's what. Now, see, you also rocking crystals.
Yes.
Talk to me about that.
So he has this whole thing.
I'm about to say,
tell him. Say it. No,
gotta-
say the shit you be saying to her.
No, I'm mediating
Yeah.
the
No,
day.
say the shit you be saying to
say
her.
no rocks today.
I'm mediating the day. You know what I mean? It ain't that.
Y'all got time today.
Don't be trying to be all nice
No,
and shit
we
now.
got
Right.
guests. We got to pay
Every other
customers.
day
No,
is
Yeah,
we
it's
gotta- we're not doing
dysfunctional.
that.
Okay?
We're not
Come
doing
on.
that.
I gotta hit the bell.
You know what I mean? But just but I just want to know, what got you into that, and you know what I mean, like, what's the meaning behind it? And because I've met you a few times, like
Yeah.
we kicked it a few times, and
Facts.
always you've gotten, if you know what I'm saying, you keep a rock.
Yeah, every time.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
But what's your thoughts about The Rock? Why you asking?
Why we got to go down?
Because
You know?
it's relevant.
It's crazy.
Remember last time that I was with you and we was at the penthouse and I had Teacup with me.
You was where, bro? Where
Oh,
you
my
at?
God.
Where you was at? Why you was
Why
at
did
the
you
penthouse? What's up?
It's a nice penthouse.
You know what I'm saying?
Bradley.
Oh,
He got a whole
my
song
bad.
for the house.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
He got a house dance.
Bring it back. Yeah, you saw that. You
Yeah,
saw
hey,
that.
he deserved it. That house is nice.
I
It
work
is
hard
nice.
though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Shouts out to him.
But
Studio setup is dope too.
appreciate that, bro. I can come through, man.
For sure. We got to work on some
I
stuff.
would love to link up, have a little baby project or something with you, man. Just to chop out, man. We'll chop it up, whatever. But to the rocks, to the idols and all that. You know what I mean? But does it work?
To be honest, I don't know. I'm not even gonna lie and just say that, but I don't know. I'll just say that once I did put these around my neck, it was in support of a friend, and then it was a bigger statement that I was making. Because in hip hop, like y'all was talking about earlier with our culture, we love jewelry. We love shiny stuff. We love spending way too much money on shiny stuff.
Right.
So I'm innovative.
Right.
So I may not be the first person, but I'm the first person that I know that reinvested my money, put it back into a black woman who owned a crystal company, gave her the idea to do rapper chains with crystals on them, and then showcased them to the world.
And so you know what? Let me say. I mean, because I mean, like, I like them for the look because I do like jewelry and stuff like that. And when you look at it, looks nice.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? And that's as far as it goes. You know what I'm saying?
Is it?
For me, I'm not looking to it for
Can I ask you
a
question?
healing crystal.
Can I ask you a question?
It's not
Can I
a
ask you a question? Do you think everybody who wears a cross is spiritual?
no. Some of it is fad.
And that's what I'm saying. So like,
some of it's fad.
To you to automatically judge everybody who has on crystals.
Well, why you got to take it to judge? It's not. I'm not judging anybody.
But you
already
judge
said
the crystals,
You
so
judging the
it's
person. You feel like the
essentially-
person has a belief because of the crystals.
But that's after the person done said I got
No,
a
I'm saying,
healing
no. I'm just.
from a rock.
That's false because you
And
just
they done
asked him,
traded
do
Jesus in.
You
know what I'm
asked him,
saying?
You just asked him, do you think they work?
Yeah, but because obviously, and this could have been an assumption, but when I see it, I'm thinking that you're doing it intentionally on person and on purpose,
For like a spiritual
and not
reason.
just for jewelry. I would wear it because it's just jewelry. It
Right,
looks
right.
nice.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
And that's your back behind it. You have another partnership.
Have another partnership. Shout out Teacup Creations. She handmade both of these necklaces for me. Actually, these were the first 2 rapper chain
That's nice.
crystals that she ever had, ever. And then
I would like to cop some on just for jewelry,
Yes, Don.
including the
I was gonna
including
ask
the
you about
chain.
it because I was like, I don't think I ever seen a nigga with stones and a chain. Like you don't ever see Cubans with a stone.
with a stone, never. Yeah.
And I was gonna ask you, and I was like, I'm gonna wait till that question comes about. But
It look good.
Thank you, bro.
It's a partnership. Do you partnered up with the people who do your hair too?
Yeah, I actually am.
I feel like he has to.
Yeah.
I know, because my joke was really gonna be everything you wear, somebody paying you.
Yeah, yeah. From the shoes, shout out to MLO shoes for these shoes I got on right now.
I was looking at them earlier.
Thank you. These are my more.
I told you.
toned
So
down
it
ones.
sounds just
women
like
look
we
at the
just been
men's
scoping
shoes.
you.
We said that. I told you.
Excuse
There we
me?
go. I said that women look at men's shoes. Like, you know
I
what I'm
looked
saying?
at the shoes because I
That
like
was the
tennis
topic
shoes.
before.
Mhm.
That was the topic
Sir.
before. You know, like girls look at the first thing girls look at the shoes.
That is not
What-
the
what's
That's
on
the lie.
I think
on
it
his
just
feet?
depends on
That's
like the
old.
thing.
What the woman likes.
It depends on the type of woman. It's different types
Yeah.
of women. I got five
Bradley.
sisters, so it's
think it's still
I know
a lot of
I know the
women.
variety.
I
It's
think
different.
old women that do that.
They look at shoes.
Yeah, it's an old woman thing.
Because if his shoes is
I don't-
done up, then they
You want me to be
need
honest
shop.
with you
I don't think it's
about
old
older
women.
women?
I don't think it's
Older
old
women
women.
pay a really close attention to your handshake. If you got like a soft handshake, they'll tell they person
can't do that.
not to mess with you.
Can't do that.
So you got to break
That's
an old
facts.
lady fucking hand
Gotta break her hand.
in order for you to have a shot with her
No,
niece.
you don't gotta break her hand, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I did. Like, somebody tried to give me a handshake, and I was just like, wait a minute.
Now, what was that spot we was at? And I shook. She pissed me off, and she shook my hand, and I crackled her damn bones in her hand.
You did the,
You said, bro, you should have did
that might have been called for.
You remember that?
He should have did it.
No, yeah, it might have been called for.
This lady hands
I'm not
today.
gonna say shit, because that makes me a fucking accessory to the crime. I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
That's
Nah,
smart.
you remember? I think we was at Hooters or something.
Nope.
Somewhere we was talking. We was at the rodeo. And
Here you go,
we got into like a
criminal
heated
stuff.
discussion or whatever, anything like that. When we left and we shook hands,
Oh, yeah, I remember
gave her
that.
one of those. Nice to meet
I
you
walked
too.
out first.
Scratch and
I walked out first and left the
Jug-
scene. I wasn't there when that happened.
juggled her bones in her hand. That was all good though. But bro, you have capitalized on every aspect of you. You know what I
Obviously,
mean?
on yourself.
From
Yeah.
from your shoes to your jewelry to your hair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To your music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To your Instagram. Folks just want you to post.
My shit is blowing up right
You
now.
ain't
That
even
shit
gotta
crazy.
go.
I just hit 100K.
See, man, can you tell me
Followers?
how can I get to the catfish and yams like how you get into the catfish and yams? You know what I'm
What's the
saying?
catfish and yams?
Y'all seen that episode of Martin when Martin went to LA to see Tommy Lee Davis, and he had a leg in the back with catfish, and you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry.
I missed that episode. I ain't see
never
that
seen
one.
him leave wherever he was at.
Y'all
I don't even know
tripping.
where Martin was at.
I'm a big Martin fan, but speak of, you had an interview with Carl.
Which
Well, you
one?
met Carl from
Yeah.
Martin.
Yeah, I met Carl. Yeah. I met Cole.
He stayed in
You met Cole? I
Did
said
you just say Carl?
I said
Yeah.
Carl.
No,
I
his-
meant Cole. My bad.
You
Cole.
wasn't supposed to say it again.
Yeah, I met Cole.
My
Yeah.
bad. I'm tripping.
Filming
And
with
then
him with the with the Tyler.
did.
No,
I'm
his
tripping.
name his name ain't Cole. His name is Carl,
Yeah.
but we know him as Cole.
Yeah. See,
So,
that's
yeah.
what happened. My bad. That was
Yeah.
one of them.
Cool dude, man. Very humble. I was filming the Tyler Perry project with My Shine, one of my favorite singers, and
You
the
know
dude
some
from
folk.
In Living Color, the tall, black, dark skinned dude. I forgot his name. Cool dude, and some more Tyler Perry actors. That was dope. That's a cool, humble dude, man. I like him.
So,
what's up.
so being in all those different spaces,
Mhm.
Is there a favorite part? Like, has there been somebody you worked with? I was like, dang. I know you just said that was one of your favorite singers, but was there anybody else that was just like, dang, I didn't think I'd be working with this person at this point in my career?
Everybody.
Everybody has just been coming that fast.
Everybody. The one that shocked me the most was when I went to go film with Investigation Discovery. There was a dude who was filming
Yes.
for 9 seasons. 9 seasons. I come in on the last episode of the last season. I got like 4 days. I'm filming. I'm going over my lines, and he walks right over to me and is like, "Yo, do you need any help with the part that you got coming up?" And I'm just like, "Yo, this dude been here for 9 seasons. He don't have to acknowledge that I'm here. He don't have to care if I know my lines. This is a cool, humble dude." And he's Caucasian, and so that means I'm crossing over now to a whole new fan base. So that really blew my mind. In the first scene I did, I had hella lines. I had too many lines, but
It's never too many lines.
I toughed it out.
It's never too many lines.
It was was interrogation scene, so that shit was intense, and it was 2 people I had to talk to. So national television, it's out now. Season 9, episode 8, Homicide Hunter.
Now I want to talk to you about your acting. So I'm an actress myself,
Okay.
and when you say it's too many lines, like whenever you are doing anything you do, because this is not just with acting, but you have to embody what you want to represent at that moment. You know what I mean? So it's like What was that first project that pulled you deeper into like this is what I want to do as well? Because we gotta see the chops.
Right, I see what you're saying. The first project that really challenged me was when I did my first stage play.
Okay.
Because I was already an established film actor. I had already been in big movies and TV shows. And what happened was I took Teacup to the one who made the necklaces. I took her to an audition.
I thought you was calling him Teacup.
Me too.
No. Because he knows Teacup, so I was pointing at him.
It's Teacup. So I'm like,
Teacup. That may be your new name.
I took her to an audition. She nailed it. And when I went to the first rehearsal, the director kept looking at me. So I'm like, okay, maybe he don't want me to be here because I didn't go out for this play. And I shouldn't be here looking at the stuff that they're doing. I shouldn't know it.
Okay.
So I'm like, man, this is boring anyway. I'm out of here. So he's like, yo, can you let somebody out on your way? Let somebody in on your way. I said, yeah, I let him out. I got a call later from Teacup saying, yo, the director was looking at you because he wants you to be a part of the play. He has a character that he actually took out of the play that he's putting back in the play because he saw you. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I think theater is corny. I don't want to do that on ice stuff.
Well, I understand because most people don't give theater the props that they deserve.
Right, and this is what happened. So I went back to tell him. I wanted to tell him to his face that I didn't want to do it.
That's hard.
Yes.
That's
what?
Very. As a man, you ain't just let it be.
Oh no, you're not supposed to.
I went back to go tell him thank you, but I don't want to do it. And as I went in there to do it, I heard them singing. I started in the church. So when I heard them singing, I'm just like, wow, this is
what it is.
This is phenomenal. The songs, and I'm like, yo, who wrote this song? The director was like, me.
Yep. That's all you had to do.
And I'm like, okay, so what is this role that you want me to do? And when he gave me the role and gave me the lines, it was the lead antagonist. So I was the Thanos of his play.
Yeah.
And it was just like, damn, like you're not even throwing me in to like be the tree. Like
No.
you throwing me in to be one of them. All right, so and I got there and I learned about blocking and learned about projection and learned about all of that stuff and
So it gave you another muscle.
a whole
definitely
new
did.
muscle. I got through with that play and I signed to 10 talent agencies the next month because that was the missing piece of what I didn't have.
And it just shows like whenever you're following your intuition, it's like you get pulled into your callings without you even knowing it. Just being in the right place at the right time and following your intuition, as I said. Because if you're just going along with it, things will come your way. And it seems like everyone sees the potential in you, and they've taken a grip of it. And as you have yourself.
Is Bow Wow that short?
I haven't met Bow in person yet.
This man.
Haven't met him in person, but I assume so. When you look on camera, you can see that he's not that tall.
I just want to know if he looked like that little in person.
When you find out what it's gonna be like, are you gonna celebrate?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, Bow Wow's that small.
Is that as far as it goes?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I'm gonna be happy because I feel like I'm taller than him.
What if y'all the same height? What you gonna do then?
Yeah, you just
What
might
you gonna
be.
do then?
I think he's shorter than you.
Then I can use that in a sentence. I'm like Bow Wow height. Like me and Bow Wow like the same height.
So we got some music. Did you give us some music?
Nah, the music comes out.
Y'all didn't pay him. Y'all didn't partner with him. Y'all didn't pay him.
You heard what he said? Look,
None of that.
Look.
The single comes out in like 3 weeks.
Okay.
I'm not letting anybody even get a sneak peek. Nothing. This is about to be
Yes.
crazy. I got 4,000 radio stations ready to play this.
Once it
already.
drops, shoot it over, man.
I got y'all. This is about to be everywhere. I can't believe I got a song with Dondria. That's crazy.
You're the one for me.
That's her.
And
You heard it?
have you had an interview since the record? I mean, since the record has been recorded?
Like announced that it was gonna be put out. No, this is my first one since
So
it's been announced.
He got broke here.
We gonna break it here.
Yeah, we gonna break it here.
Take back.
Uh-huh.
And we told y'all that this record was gonna be that record.
Yeah.
And he was here first.
Yeah.
He wasn't here first, but he was here before that. Because he was already doing all that. Because he already had the hair plug,
Yeah.
the shirt plug, the shoe plug.
Yeah.
I think the boxers come out next year.
Yeah.
If not by the end of this year.
Yeah, it's summer, so we didn't want to get. Never mind. We gonna.
All right, we'll get into all
We
that.
gonna get into that, y'all.
I'm gonna give it to them one more time. Just let them know where they can find you. Let them know where's the next thing. Well, we know the single coming up, so we ain't gotta tell them about that. We looking forward to that. They gonna hear it on the radio. But what's next for you, and we can see.
I'm in the portal right now to get my blue check on Instagram. And after I get my blue check, I'm starting a company called Vigilante Verified that's going to have 5 steps for anybody to be able to get their verification on Instagram.
Oh, what's up?
That's
All
a
right
very
there.
direct next thing to do.
And you know what? I love it. Be direct with what you want. Ain't no other way to be.
Are you I noticed we done, but are you a scheduled planner? Like, do you day by day schedule? Do you plan your weeks? How is that? Like, or is it kind of you been going with the flow type situation?
It's a mixture of both. I believe in audibles. Like, we have an imaginary depiction of how we feel that success should look. But when you actually do the things that you do and take it day by day, you realize that you were wrong about the course of how your career was going to go. So I take it day by day, but I plan it out as well.
Yes.
I'm not afraid to steer left if left is needed.
Yes.
Well,
Sorry, got excited about it. It's true.
family, did he bless us?
He blessed us.
Did he bless
Beyond
us?
blessed.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, you are definitely welcome back. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Definitely look forward to bring you back, you know, after it drop or whatever, you know, once you get up in the Acolytes, you know,
Do they
you get
give
up
you like
there.
other shoe sizes?
Come back. And,
Oh my God.
yeah, I want some kicks too, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I be seeing the kicks you give out, man. Just
So-
go
You
ahead
been
and-
seeing those?
Yo,
Oh, yeah,
plug.
man.
You need to plug them.
You know what I'm saying?
I got y'all. I'll plug y'all.
You get on my
He
nerve.
partnered with them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm one of them.
You know,
Y'all funny.
that's cool, man.
One more time, let him get the social media.
Yes.
Okay, at
Where can the
Vigilante
people find you?
LOM VIGILANTE LOM. That SoundCloud about to go stupid. I'm about to make so much money off that. That's about to be crazy. Vigilante Vivo on Vivo. My episode of For My Man just hit 1 million on there. And Vigilante Visuals on YouTube. My 107.9 freestyle was Freestyle of the Year last year on Radio God Stu. So make sure y'all check that out.
Boom.
So yeah, follow me everywhere. Fly
Love
Away
it.
coming soon. That's about to be stupid.
That's super hard, man. Well, we definitely appreciate you for coming by.
Yes.
My Dysfunctional family. Y'all make sure y'all come to the Black Runway Experience this Saturday, June 12th, June 12th, June 12th, June 12th,
Starting
June
at
12th.
3 o'clock.
Don't be late. It's starting
Please
at
don't.
3. Black Runway Experience. You don't want to miss it. We got some bathing suits. We got some lingerie.
Some what?
Some lingerie.
Okay.
We got.
I never heard anybody say that aggressively before ever. That's very different.
But we got a lot of dope vendors, man. Shout out to you. Ashanti gonna be in the building. She gonna be doing her thing. Oh yeah, she Miss Lovely now. I forgot she not Ashanti Deanna no more. Shout out to Miss Lovely.
No, I am. I'm Lovely Deanna on Instagram and Ashanti Deanna on Instagram.
There you go. Gotta make it match.
Is it the pink hair on there? Nah, just playing.
Okay.
Shout out to code name Wit. She'll definitely be in there. Underscore code name Wit. Shout out to my boy T Sizzle, Name Bradley, Bachelor,
Slap.
Slat,
Captain Saver. No.
Yes. Yes.
That's
Is
accurate.
he sure? Yes. Very
You
much.
just heard what he said. He
Very
said he
much.
want her to need.
And that was a joke, y'all.
No, it
we
wasn't.
we in the entertainment
Don't let him
aspect.
fool you.
We in the entertainment.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If you luck up and you end up in that penthouse, you did something right.
Hey, man. Follow me at All Star Dutch. My underscore dysfunctional underscore family. We gotta figure out a shorter way to do that.
That's a mouthful, ain't it?
Yeah, man. We out, man. We appreciate y'all.
Every Wednesday from 6 to 8.